What's up, guys? Optimus Crime here. So we got some Halo 4 oddball gameplay. I think the map is complex. But yeah, so for this commentary I wanted to do or give my first impressions or my initial thoughts of Halo 4 so far. This is by no means my final review for this game. I just want to give my initial thoughts of from the limited time that I've been able to play this game. So it's pretty close to getting that Hovey. But anyways, so yeah, I want to start this off by commending 343 for, in my opinion, the awesome job that they have done with Halo 4. Okay. Now, you got to recognize that 343 was given a very challenging task, okay? They had to take a game for the first time that has an extensive history, a very long history, the biggest game on Xbox, at least exclusive Xbox game, with a very huge and devoted community and fan base. And with all that in mind, 343 had to figure out a way to bring some sort of innovation to the game of Halo, okay? They had to do something new for this game. And I know that there's going to be some haters for that. There's always going to be a haters out there for, the sequel of a game. All they really want is like updated graphics and everything else is the same. Okay, well that you just can't do that. All right, that's not plausible. Okay, you gotta find some ways to add new things to the game, and 343 did that. But they did that while also staying true to what Halo is and to the core essence of Halo. Okay, 343 did that. In my opinion, they did that very well and successfully. So yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I really appreciate the job that 343 has done with Halo 4. There's certainly room for improvement. I might get into that later, but I just wanted to start off by thanking everyone at 343 for figuring out a way to add different elements or components to Halo 4, but also staying true to what Halo is. And this game, I don't know, I just think people need to recognize and acknowledge the fact that how difficult it is to make changes to a game that people love and care, without completely changing every aspect of the game and keeping most, if or all of the components or things that people love about the game. And I think 343 did that very well. And yeah, so that's the point I was trying to make. Okay, so now the first thing I want to talk about in my first impressions, it's actually the campaign. Okay, I beat the campaign the first day it came out, although I wasn't intending to play the campaign so early, but unfortunately I was one of the people who was affected by the servers being down on launch day. From what I hear, not everyone was affected, but of course I was. So since servers were down, I took that time to play the campaign, and I definitely don't regret it. Campaign was freaking awesome. I'd have to say it's probably my favorite campaign of any game, and definitely for Halo. Halo CE or Halo 1 is probably a close second. That game is, I don't know, it's very iconic and has very memorable moments in it. But I don't know, 343 just did a really good job with the campaign. The story was awesome, and the graphics were freaking amazing. I don't know how they did it, considering that the Xbox 360 is like, how old is it? Like 6 or 7 years old? Something like that. With 6-year-old hardware, I don't know, it just keeps getting better. And I've mentioned this to a lot of my friends on my friends list, but And a lot of the cutscenes, dude, like, I honestly couldn't tell if the shit was real or fake. Like, it just blew my mind, dude. It looks so real. I mean, if you have a decent HD TV or monitor, you know, you'd be able to, you know, see how awesome the graphics are. But, so yeah, the campaign was awesome. I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to give anything away, because I'm sure a lot of you haven't played it. But so my message to you is go play the campaign, dude. It is fucking sick. It's really awesome. Didn't take me that long to play it. I sort of ran through a lot of things, so I probably missed a lot. But I'm definitely going to eventually go back and try and beat it on Legendary. I can definitely tell it's probably going to be one of the hardest Halo campaigns to beat on Legendary. I don't know, but I think the new enemies that we have to face, the Prometheans, definitely, I mean, they obviously add a different challenge to the game, or a different fighting style that we're going to have to face, but I don't know, it was awesome. So play the campaign, guys, it's freaking sweet. But now, for the multiplayer aspect of my review. I might have to make this a two-part series because I just don't think I'm going to have enough time to talk about the multiplayer, at least everything that I want to talk about. But I want to start off by saying that the hit detection, which is an extremely important part for any game, at least competitively, is much better than Halo Reach, okay? At least so far. We'll still see. Now, there have certainly been cases where my shots were not connecting at all. And I might show that clip at the end of this video. I don't want to leave on a sour or bad note. But, I mean, I put a whole clip of the BR, I'm not joking, into this guy and nothing connected. And so, you know, there's certainly room for improvement in that area. But for the most part, hit detection is much better than it was in Reach, which makes me very happy. But like I said, there's still room for improvement. And I think the next big step for Halo, at least multiplayer-wise and competitively, and I really want to see this in Halo 5, or the next addition to Halo, is I want to see dedicated servers. Now, I don't want to talk about that too much, but, so yeah. Hit detection is much better in this game, so I'm pleased with that. Now, another thing that I really like about Halo 4, I almost said Halo 5, but Halo 4, is that it is much more fast-paced than any of the other Halos, especially Reach. You know, even though Reach had Sprint, and Halo 4 has Sprint, I don't know, it's faster in Halo 4 for some reason, and I don't think it's solely based on the fact that Sprint is now default. I think there are some other reasons for the fact that Halo 4 just plays faster. I'm not sure exactly why that is, but alright, so this is part 1. I'm going to pick this up in my next video, so be on the lookout for that. So, alright, peace out, guys.